I do, but I also move around.
Oh.
Don't play with your toys. You're an adult.
It's not a toy. It's a high-end model kit.
Oh, okay.
And I can play with it all I like.
I built it, and I will play with my toys.
I suppose it's only fair. I brought Lion last time. So.
Well, it's going to sit there because I've done
Cool.
efforts. Move your coffee away from me. I might drink it.
Oh, it's my coffee. Get your own.
I drank it already.
Oh, come on. I need that. I gotta work all night.
No.
So.
We're close enough to noon.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to call it noon.
Noon!
Noon!
It's high noon! Ah, everybody run! Sorry.
It would have been more funny yesterday.
Yeah. One day late, day late, a dollar short. That's the story of my life.
Yeah.
So hi everybody. This is our second. Though probably more like a first official. I'm gonna call the first one our pilot stream because we had a lot of problems.
Errors.
So this is gonna be episode 01, I guess, of our Plead Plus streaming. Today I'm working on the new Quebeley that came out, what, like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago?
It's got a date on there. Bottom corner of the front.
2015.
Oh boy.
So it's a couple years old. This is the newer one. I actually have the
older one.
Oh, sitting right here in pieces.
Hey, there's your wings.
Oh, hey, there's the guy Franz wings. Sitting here in pieces because I was gonna do some painting and mod work on it because the stickers are all peeling off and it's terrible. It's probably one of the first kits I ever built, so it's got like enormous, like, look at these gouge marks. Like, it was bad. It should have panel lined it. So I'm taking this apart to make it a paint project. And I'm working on the new one. I've started a little bit already. Got about a torso.
I'm working on this big boy. Still, the Deep Striker. Deep Striker.
Well, that's what she said.
I built the stand last time, then a couple of ZEON booster pods. I gotta remember where camera is this time. And then fuel tanks because...
Those aren't fuel tanks, those are tampons.
Are you sure?
Really, really big ones.
The plus size, super absorbent.
The Grand Canyon filler of tampons.
Oh, terrible.
Bad.
But I digest. We're here. What are you building? If you're watching, what are you building? If you're watching this later, what are you building?
Comment below. We want to hear about it.
Or over... I think it's this side. No, I'm pointing the wrong way. It's that side. That is where Twitch chat ends up, on that side.
Over by me.
Over your face.
Just click on my face. No, I don't know if that works. Don't click on my face. That might mess up your cell phone.
Hammer some buttons. Oh, okay, so...
Oh my gosh, I have to remember where I was, what I was doing.
You were doing all of the things.
Oh.
So has anything cool or neat happened since last week in your life that you're willing to share with the public?
I have to think for a second. Well, I've been driving a lot of Lyft because I'm getting ready for my vacation. Joe and I saved up our...
your allowance.
We saved up our allowance. We saved up our winnings from, like, cosplay stuff.
Yeah.
We've been saving them for a while, and we bought tickets to go to Malaysia and the Philippines. So that's happening really soon, and all my stuff is starting to get here. My backpack's here. I'm really excited. Of course, Joe and I had to order red and blue backpacks because Char and Rumble Roll.
Huh.
I'm putting ZEON patches on them. Because I'm a nerd like that.
Yeah. I've been working a bunch of hours because I had to get my car fixed. And then...
Yeah, your car blew up.
It wasn't going to blow up, but it would have gotten worse.
It was bad.
Yeah.
It was going to be bad.
It was, yeah. Fix it. But then I also finished Robot Wars V about 2 weeks before I get Robot Wars X. So now I can twiddle my thumbs and build robots. Or make more YouTube content. Which one should I do? Well, if for some reason YouTube content doesn't happen, you know what I'm doing.
What did I do with it? It's super weird. The pieces are already cut out. Oh, is that them?
Are those there?
No, that's a different piece.
I don't know. I just grabbed the box off the table. If I didn't grab the right parts.
No, it's fine. I just gotta figure out where. What did I do?
What you do? How you do this?
Here's one of the pieces I know I actually cut out.
Now that's.
Here's another piece I know I accidentally cut out.
But.
I mean, I can always work around it if I misplace some. Because if I did, they're just sitting on my desk in there. Because they should be right here, but they're all cut out. It's the. Yeah, there, and then there, and there.
It's the Eye of the Tiger. Okay, I'm not sure where they went. Well, I'm gonna skip around it for now. Oh boy. What piece was it?
It's the these two connector pieces that can hold the shoulder joint to the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
But they're all cut out. I don't know where they went. They're probably actually.
Did they get mixed in with there?
I hope not, but it's possible.
Well, I would hope so, because at least then they're there.
Yeah. They very well. I've got a bunch of little random bits sitting up on my Gunpla shelf above my desk too, from things that have like. So I'm just gonna skip around that whole shoulder piece for now. I need to build that part. That part I can do.
Please get out of your car and knock on the door.
Yes, please.
People could be sleeping still.
Oh wait, maybe I wasn't missing a piece. I was just looking at the shoulders that I already built.
Ha!
I'm like, wait. I was looking at 3 when I should have been looking at 4. I had only gone to there. That's just the other side. 'Cause you have to build each of these individually.
Oh, yeah.
I'm stupid. Has that ever happened to you? I'm pretty sure that happens to everybody sometimes. You're like, where's the pin? Oh, there it is.
At least you didn't snap off a piece and it bounced off into the void.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh my
spend
gosh.
the next 3 hours combing the carpet.
Carta fell off my shelf, and if any of you guys have Carta's Grace Ritter, then you already know. Like, all of the hip skirts and armor is just like, dink, stuck on there. And it's pretty flimsy. The base frame poses really good, but the armor is just like, eh. That snap build one I have, I might just go in there and glue it together at one point. I'm just sick of it popping apart. But yeah, she fell, and armor bits just went everywhere behind my desk, and like all over my desk, and down behind it. Was like, oh god. I mean, like I have another one, but I don't want to lose pieces like that. That's like not about that life.
Yeah. That's what happened to that Code Diaz kit. Is I picked up and moved it, and then it fell out of my hand, and one of the toe bits just flew into the void.
I keep looking at Code Geass kits, but all the reviews that I've ever read just says they're really flimsy and they just fall apart. And
I can tell you that.
Yeah.
For
And
free.
it's just like sad because I really, really like those designs. It's like everything that's not a Gundam and you want to build a kit of it, it's either a crappy quality or it's way too expensive. The Line Barrels of Iron kits, oh my god, I would kill for a Varden, but they're like 75 to 150 bucks. I want the one with all the shield bits, and yeah, it's like 100, 150 bucks on Amazon. Someone could find me one for less than 50 bucks, I'd appreciate it. But really, I'd love to build any of the Line Barrels kits. There's so few. I have the one figures from the show because you got them for me.
Did I buy those?
Yeah, the little chibis. Didn't you buy those? For Christmas?
Maybe?
Off Amazon, off my Amazon wish list?
Oh yeah, okay. I was like, I thought you bought those. Like, no.
No, I certainly didn't buy those.
They were on your Amazon list.
They were on my Amazon wish list. Yeah. Because it's like the only figures from the show.
Right.
I'm not going to drag them all out, just the tiny robot because he's a cutie. Line Barrels of Iron is one of those series that like nobody I know watches except for me. It's not exceptionally like the greatest mega anime that ever was. By any means, it's very, very tropey. Very, very tropey.
And it suffers from seed save face.
Yeah, it does. But it's
good.
It's fun. The robots are what's like. It's one of those. Usually, I'm in it for the character development. You know me, especially with Gundam. You want to talk about battles, and half the time I'm like, wait, who died in that battle? And then I'll remember what the battle was. That's like I'm usually way more into the characters, but for Line Barrels of Iron, I'm just way more into the robot fights because honestly, the main character troping is kind of annoying. The side characters are fun. It's almost a reverse harem kind of thing. Tenji meets like Rasifan if it was not quite so hardcore, just because the robot fights are really great. But it's on Crunchyroll. If anyone out there on the internet is interested, you can watch it on Crunchyroll.
For free?
No, you have to have a Crunchyroll account.
Well, I mean, you don't have to pay for a Crunchyroll account. That just means that you don't have to deal with ads. And then you get that whole simulcasting. It's like, oh, did the new episode of Persona come out? You don't have to wait 4 days before you can watch it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how it works, so I hardly ever use Crunchyroll. Yeah. The last thing I watched on there, I think, was Kimono Friends.
A friend of mine got me a free trial, and he's like, look, I'll watch Kamen Rider. You have to sit through this idol show.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
And I marathoned it, and it's like, all right, time for you to watch Forze. Forze! And then he fell into the Kamen Rider hole and spent $150 on a Skyrider belt. Yeah, he has collection problems like I do. Except I can control mine.
Speaking of which, do you know if he's going to Akon?
Yes. He is.
To hang out.
He was even asking me, like, hey, is anyone else I know going to Akon? It's like, well,
just me.
You and Miko are going, and that's
it. We're going to be the cutest gems. I'm so excited.
Crystal gems?
Well, no. Well, I'll also be a crystal gem.
Huh.
On the same day, actually. It'll be funny because I'll be one gem in the morning and another gem at night. And honestly, I was originally just going to do the outfit from Land of the Illustrious and then wear my pearl wig and makeup and just like be infiltrating them. Be like, it's day 14. They still haven't noticed. They're all around the corner. Who is that weird girl with the thing on her head? Ew. But yeah, no. I finished my costume and I managed to get a wig and yeah, I gotta foil the wigs and stuff still. But yeah, we're doing Land of the Illustrious. Super excited.
But that's like immediately when you come back from
oh my god.
the Philippines.
I fly back into Houston on the 5th. We get our car, we drive back here. I have the 6th off to unpack. I mean, for our trip, I'm only taking a backpack, so it's not like I have a lot of luggage, but I'll have to unpack my backpack. I'll have to have all of my Akon stuff already packed, ready to go, sitting in a line before I leave, which includes
all the
a commission and an update for someone else. But I'm not competing or anything, so you heard it here first, guys.
Not competing at Akon.
Yeah, too much stuff to do. No, okay, so what happened last year, it was so funny.
Oh yeah,
we
that's
were there,
right.
And then like, someone came up to us and told us there was a rumor that we were pretending that we weren't competing, but then we were gonna like, haha, we are! But like, man, we had no intention at all. Like, we've been way too busy to do anything. We have a competition costume that's been half finished for like 8 months. And it's still...
I thought last year we got waitlisted?
Yeah, for Akon.
Into the Void.
But that was like way, way early because we were going to do a thing with my food costume.
Oh, yeah,
which was
yeah,
already made.
yeah, that.
We were going to do a skit.
I remember
do like
that,
a magic show thing.
Yeah, I was supposed to help with that.
Yeah, that was going to be more for just fun because Joe really wanted to do this performance thing. And since the costume was already old and had already gotten in...
Oh, no work.
Yeah,
craftsman.
We figured taking it to a skit and doing a skit and telling them like... Anyways, yeah, as long as you're honest and upfront, like, please don't give me a craftsmanship award. I already... anyways, we got waitlisted, so it didn't happen at all.
Weird 4-day Akon.
Like, as soon as we got the wait list, we went, oh, not even gonna bother. Like, 4 months before. We went and watched the cosplay show last year. Probably won't be able to this year because I'll have a panel at 6. So yeah, if you're at A-Kon, I'm doing Top Gundam Poster Boys at 6 p.m. on Saturday in the Sheraton. I think it's in the Oak Room, but that's subject to change.
Ace Gunpla, hello. I see you.
Hi.
You gotta lean all the way into the camera to see the chat like some nubs, like.
Are you a nub? Hold on, let me stand you. Let's get rid of those nubs. No nubs. Noobs is okay, but no nubs.
No nub.
Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, I'm really excited. Hopefully I'll get Noin and Zex done as well, so hoping to have the Gundam Wing meetup before my panel, and then that'd be cool. Supposed to be a bunch of us in Gundam Wing costumes. I'm doing Noin, and I'm also making Zax on commission for a friend of mine. It's gonna be fantastic. Then Miko is gonna be Hiro, and we have some other people hopefully coming in as duo, and I think someone said they're doing Trace and Patra. So, I mean, I'm pretty hyped. Little childhood me is like,
yeah, we will have to go over the old list.
yeah, and replace it.
Cut half of them boys out.
Yeah, everything that's like side weirdness. And then, because that's something I can do on the airplane, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the juggler, that one's out.
I love the juggler, but yeah, it doesn't fit in with the theming.
Yeah.
Because we've done the Top Gundam panel in the past in several locations with the previous setup. Ooh, what do we call it? We just called it Mobile Suit Edition.
Yeah. Just randos, whatever.
Credit where credit's due. The idea for the Top Gundam panel came from my friends in Malaysia, and they do it at conventions there. And I asked for permission, so I feel like we're the American franchise of Top Gundam, you know? Because I did not come up with the concept originally. It's really fun though when people get into it.
And it's like, okay, we're gonna put this windmill on screen. I was like, yes, that is the coolest thing.
So, for those who don't know, the concept of our Top Gundam panel is similar to the Top Gear Cool Board. And so we bring out different robots, and we talk about their stats, where they were built, how fast they go, how much they weigh, what are they powered by, what are they made of, you know, all that stuff. Just
armaments.
Like, yeah, their loadouts and all those things. And then we go over whether it's cool or whether it's trash. And we just kind of let people shout it out, and it's really fun. It's really fun. People get really passionate about certain things, and it's great. It's all in good fun, of course. But that's what I really love about certain aspects of the Gundam community, are the people who can like take it really seriously, but also not take it really seriously. Because there are like people who take it way too seriously. Like, I'll SIEG ZEON all day, but if you scream that I'm a dirty space rat, like, I'm fine with that. Like, I'm super cool with like bad ZEON slurs. I'm fine.
Yeah, I just kind of like, no, I'm not a space nerd. I'm a celestial being. As such, I need to replace the sticker on my car. That thing's really starting to peel and fall apart.
Oh, I have a patch pattern for that too.
It's got like, but it's 4 or 5 years old, so it's.
I forgot to put the PCPs.
Don't forget the PCP.
No, don't do PCP. That's bad.
Drugs are bad. Shouldn't do drugs.
Okay. PC3.
Yeah.
It's gotta go in.
This. Okay, this is right, but because of the way it all fits together, it looks like it's not right.
That's really weird. I need your help. I need that piece to come back apart because I forgot to put the PC piece in.
Oh,
the pink.
Oh, this got a split?
Yeah.
Hey.
I got all kinds of nails.
Part splitter.
Oh, perfect. You're way better at that than I am. I always chip my nails. Yeah, that does look really weird, but I'm sure when it's all put together properly it will.
Yeah.
See, the bottom looks really...
And it's got that weirdly shaped gap.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've put together shoulders like, I was in such the zone.
Yeah, I didn't put the PC piece in.
Oh.
Oop. Hand collision.
Kulash.
Into me.
Did I cut the other one out yet?
I think tomorrow I'll try to stream some Dynasty Warriors too.
Mm-hmm.
Also, not Dynasty Warriors, the number 2.
It's not a bad game.
No, it's not. But
I wouldn't know. I started on, I think, 3.
I was like, I feel like I started on 4 or 5. Probably 5.
I don't know. Did you start before we were living together?
No.
Because then that would be 6.
Okay. That's okay. So I was trying to figure this out the other
6
day.
had a weird system, and then 7 went back to normal.
And 7's the one we played the crap out of.
Yeah, because 6 got kind of annoying because it had this thing where it's like it is now where you can just hammer square, and triangle literally just ended your combo. It's like hammer square because you'll continuously do this 4, 5, 6 loop combo, and then you'll just combo, you know, eternally. And then it would like build up this little gauge.
Oh.
Like, it was no good. 7, yeah, 7 was the one that was the one we played the shit out of. It was like, hey, go play on this grid. Okay. Once we get a capture card, you know what game you could probably sit and play, maybe? Folklore.
I could try.
That shiny, colorful game that you like to watch me play?
Yeah, but things jump out at you in that game. I don't know if I can handle it unless you guys want to listen to me yell.
It has kind of Pokemon-esque, you know, mechanics in there. Catch the fairies and use them as your own weapons. But
Yeah,
have all these psychedelic colors, too. What?
Man, I'm just like, screw it up today.
Right,
I cannot get in the groove.
Of the builds?
Yeah, which was weird. I think it's because I built all those petite bear guys, and I'm just like, ah.
You know, I feel really stupid if I put these in upside down.
It's a bad build day for everybody.
Nope, I'll put them in right. Each one's on the correct side. Big ass boost pods.
Do these yoga pants make my boost pods look big?
Yes. Stop asking.
They're enormous.
They are bigger than Xbox. Remember when that was a meme?
Yeah.
Remember?
I remember. Same thing.
Wow. Okay, that wasn't even molded right.
Oh no.
No, I mean it's molded right, but it's not molded right.
What am I looking at?
This gap.
Oh yeah.
This no nub gap.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. I've seen that before where like there's like an air bubble in the nub and it just like breaks apart somewhere along the way or separated in the drying process.
Mm-hmm.
As the plastic shrank.
It didn't even even work.
Yeah, just like, oh. This is the blessed tree nub. You have been blessed with 2 months of not cutting anything off by accident.
Hashtag blessed. Oh, it's on the other one too. Like it was there, like it wanted to be part of the tree, but it's like, no, I'm good, fam.
Don't say.
I won't. Not on purpose, anyway.
There is no dying in the fall. There's only murder! No.
And you know what? This week, we're streaming on Twitch, rather than trying to stream to 2 phones and a camera, and all of them die.
Hey, it was a good idea.
It was a good idea.
It just wasn't a great idea.
We didn't work out all the kinks. The cosmos kink shamed us.
This is what you got for not planning ahead.
Or, you know, realizing that your onboard mic wasn't on.
Yeah, or that. That was my fault.
Your fault.
I don't know.
I was just as responsible.
Yeah, I was like, I deactivated it last time.
And I didn't turn it back on. I thought it was just automatic.
Yeah. If it makes you feel any better, I filmed a whole thunderstorm without knowing that the sound didn't work. So.
You trying to get all that hype noise?
Well, when we were driving back from filming at his parents' house, we had to pull over because there was like a huge thunderstorm of hail that we hit. And we found a really great place to pull over where we were totally safe and could get out of the car and watch it. It only lasted 10 minutes like they do here in Texas.
Yeah. And
moved on, but I was like, oh, camera, whew, and started filming. But then I realized after we got home there was no sound, which is a bummer because, the thunder here is great. Yeah. Which is cool because it was one of those days where it was like really sunny on half the sky and then like thunder and lightning from like the end of the world on the other side of the sky. Which is a thing that Texas does on the reg. Okay. I'm not putting those tiny stickers on right now. It's like more than my little fingers can handle.
Yeah. No stickers.
Well, I do some of them. It's just like you can see I put one in there, but it's like down in those little holes.
Oh yeah, it's one of those.
And they're really tiny, so I want to sit with the bright light. My hands are a little shaky still, so I want to be in the right time and put. Oh my gosh, look how nice that articulation is. The old one wouldn't do that. Oh, that's cool.
Okay, yeah, good. That weird gap in there. That weird gap. That felt weird.
The head has a lot more articulation too.
H.
Hutch.
No, not A. Oh, it's over here.
Okay, arms. D1. Give me the D.
I'll form the head. Actually, just watched the Gunpla reviewer do a sponsored review on the Voltron toys.
There are toys for Voltron now?
Have been.
For the. I'm so behind in that show. I watched the first 2 seasons and I really did enjoy it. I just fell off. I
just make it like a habit for whatever reasons in my head to walk down the toy aisle every time I go get groceries. Just to see what exists. Maybe I'll find another Xavier Woods figure to hang on my wall. I did once, didn't buy it, now it's gone. But could go to any other store and find it. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, they've had the Voltron toys for the the DreamWorks.
DreamWorks, yeah.
DreamWorks. For those, and I guess they just recently released the legendary version, which
I'm like 2 seasons behind, so
it's the toy based on the OG Voltron.
Oh, okay. For the parent fans, I guess. I mean, normally I'd be like, yeah, and I'd run right out and buy it, but I honestly think Voltron is one of the ugliest robots ever. I hate that design. I've always hated the Voltron design. I really think it's hideous. Doesn't mean it's a bad show. I just think it's a hideously designed robot.
Hey, let me tell you, that Japanese Gone is a shitty show.
Oh, okay.
It actually is terrible. And then
we're gonna get 10,000 angry Go Lion fans on the bottom of our page.
And they're gonna be, and then I'm gonna show them my references, and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's right. It was bad. Voltron was good. Voltron took the footage and made something, and then they've done more with the license than Japan has, because there's been 3 other Voltron shows.
There's one in the 90s.
There's probably one in the early 2000s, and then there's this new DreamWorks.
Yeah, which is, I mean, it's the guys that did Avatar, or at least some of them. So, I mean, it's, from what I've watched so far, the writing is exceptional, the animation is great, I was super into it, I'm a busy lady, I'm a very busy woman, and I haven't got all day.
Yeah. You have a life. Me, not so much.
Yeah, I have a lot of lives. I have too many lives.
Need to cut that down to 9.
What do you think I am, a cat?
I don't see why not. It would give you another life.
I wish I could just phase in and out of existence like my cats can.
You just decide, you know what, I'm going to be awake for 1 hour, ask for food, and then sleep for the next 3.
When the cats are missing, I totally believe that they vibrate on a different frequency and just go hang out on a different plane. They're just I'm out for a little while, because I swear I've looked all over this house for my cats before and not been able to find them, and then 2 hours later they just appear.
Oh yeah, that one time that Toothless just disappeared into the void.
We're just where did she go?
Nope. Poof.
She showed back up later.
Yeah.
She wasn't outside or anything.
Not in the garage.
No, she was here in the house the whole time. Which is weird. So is this joint? This is weird.
I'm weird.
I wonder, like, what kind of degree you have to be a Gunpla designer. Because, like, somebody's got to engineer all these pieces that fit together like this.
Yeah. I
mean, you probably got to be some kind of engineer, but...
Yeah. I actually want to watch, like, the entire process of creating a Gunpla. Not just, oh, look, here's a couple of guys, you know, shooting electricity at a metal plate to carve into it. It's like, no, no, no. I want from, okay, you know, we have the picture of the robot, and it's all its angles and technical specs, and Katoki wrote all these numbers and labels on it. And we built from there to breakdown of parts, like, you know, the prototype models that you see at shows. I want to watch the plastic be injected into the mold, but that's impossible.
Not really. I mean, they make how it works on other things. I don't see why they haven't done it for this. It's not exactly the same, but there is a Japanology episode on gachapons, and they talk, on gachapons.
Yeah.
The whole episode. If you don't watch Japanology, you can watch it on YouTube. It's a BBC show. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But they go and they talk to the people that design and the people that make gachapons. And fun fact, most gachapons are hand detailed. There's also, I think Good Smile Company has a short, like, I don't want to call it a documentary, infomercial, I guess, about their process. It's really short because Good Smile Company, as I understand it, could be wrong, is one of the only in Japan manufacturers of figures. Most of them are outsourced to China now, as the most mass production things are. But Good Smile Company is still made in Japan, and they're all painted by hand. Which is why I don't mind shelling out the dough for their stuff. But it would be cool if Bandai did something like that. I don't know why they haven't. So many other companies are really open with their fans and showing them those sorts of things. But
having seen that the casts are made out of metal, like, I don't know, because I don't know the process. I'm just presuming that because there's no way to actually show the heated liquid being injected into another material that's see-through.
Yeah, no, but I mean, you could watch the machine do it from the outside.
Yeah, I would like to see that too.
Yeah, like, but they're not going to be able to show you, like, the cutaway of the plastic filling the thing. You're going to have to just use your imagination.
Or give us a CG rendering.
What is this? D15.
50. Ichigo.
D15.
Give him the D1. Okay, how do you go on? You go on like so.
B.
And then this hammers onto the other side, large and heavy like. Good grief.
This plastic is really pretty.
But that's not the gloss injected plus
no, I wish
Trans Am words.
Yeah, I wish this came in a gloss injected plastic. That'll be a mess.
You knew what I was trying to say.
Yeah. Which is really shiny as compared to the old plastic for the old Quebeley. I don't know if it would come through in the camera even, but it's also much brighter white.
Oh yeah, that's far more dull.
Yeah, this is it's not nearly as shiny or as bright white.
Yeah. That was probably one of the many retoolings.
Oh yeah, and then like these now are plastic insets instead of stickers, and the eyes are down inside of the head now, so they won't peel off because those are stickers too.
Well, eyes are tend to be stickers anyway.
Yeah, but they were on the outside before, and they just like peeled off because they're the angles of the head.
I have one booster.
can help you change the light bulbs.
Is it going to lift me up?
Yes. C116. Did I mess you up?
No, I just dropped a piece. And it was a tiny dark piece, so it's like,
oh,
check it before it goes into the void.
Thankfully the floor's clean, so.
Yeah, just, it's that shade, that color.
Yeah. And then 2 is this piece. Goes in like this. This is so weird. Oop. I'm back.
You gonna tell me about the other side? Okay, that's alright. Master grade S Gundam. I don't even know which of these are actually Deep Striker parts or which of these are old S Gundam. Which means I'm gonna end up with like 5 or 6 full runners of extra parts. I think one of the runners uses exactly 2 parts off of it, and he's like, no, the rest just. Got it?
Yeah, I also have weak hands.
If you want a softer file, I've got sticks over here. I've got extra. I just bought some new sticks too when I went to King's Hobby. And today I ate at King's Barbecue.
Are you a king?
No.
You could be king from Power Rangers.
King?
Wasn't that his name? The dinosaur one? In the red jacket? Wasn't his name King?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about him. Kyoryuger.
Yeah, that one. That one.
Yeah.
With the like yellow fringe on his jacket.
Yeah. That officially got a sequel.
Huh.
Made in Korea.
That's
It is
interesting.
officially a sequel that uses both names. Like, I forget how it goes, but like Japan is, Kyoryu Sentai Zoo Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
And then, we got Power Rangers Wild Force.
Is that what they called it here?
Yeah, that's what they called it here when they remade it for American audiences. But they used like Power Rangers and then part of the Japanese name, but it's all, Korean actors, and it's got a Japanese and a Korean dub. And of course, these subs exist. They are available online. You can't really support that official release, so TV Nihon, that's some good Sentai subs.
That's pretty cool.
It's only 13, I think 10-minute episodes, so they're like half-length episodes.
Wow. Okay.
But it has its own plot, it has its own characters. They're like, we are the inheritors, we are the next generation. Like, they barely even back reference the last team. It's like, yeah, there was another team. They've moved on. Here's the powers for you guys now. Let's go save the world.
So check this out real quick as I'm putting the Quebeley's arm together. I don't know if you guys can see this. So this is the... I'm going to get up really close so you can see.
Yeah, get up in there.
This is the original Quebeley hand from the old Quebeley. And this is the new one. You can see immediately that the new one is substantially larger than the original.
Maybe.
The plastic looks a lot better. And then everything was really solid. The hand is one piece. The wrist flange is the whole inside is all one flange piece. But here it's multiple pieces because this flange should be gray. This flange actually moves around the hand. And though I haven't built the hand yet, the hand is 4 pieces instead of being this solid.
One expressive hand?
Yeah.
It's 4 pieces? I could understand 2 pieces,
got
the back plate?
It's the front plate, the forefinger plate, the thumb plate, the top plate, and the wrist joint.
Does it have its own articulated thumb?
I think so.
Neat.
Come on, she got to be so extra.
If you're gonna do it extra. plus ultra, as they say to these youngsters nowadays in their Hero Academias.
Plus extra.
Plus ultra.
Plus ultra.
Yeah.
See? Like old lady, I don't even know.
That's alright. That's why I kind of keep my finger on the pulse. As DJ for San Japan, I kind of need to know some of the openings.
Oh, that's true. So when they...
Yeah, so at least I know it's like, oh, it's that kind of show. It's like, oh, I can't find anything for your crazy video game but hey, how about this? Like, that's totally inappropriate.
But if you, by knowing, then you can suggest the correct thing. Which is what you do because you're special.
Yeah. Like the one year, a couple of girls did like some Vocaloid thing, and they didn't know what song they wanted. It's like, wait, try this Idol thing, and I played for them some Baby Metal, and they're like, oh, this is amazing. Yes, do that.
And this was years before, like, Baby Metal was super popular.
Oh, this. Oh yeah, it was about a year before. No, actually, this was I think maybe 2 years ago. So Baby Metal was already on the up and up.
Okay. I thought it was longer ago than that. Yeah. What the heck? That just hangs out like that?
Just hanging out?
Oh, really? How that goes?
Maybe.
Seems weird.
Well, it's Gunpla. Gunpla is freedom.
Yeah, I guess it's freedom to be weird. I guess that is how it goes. Okay. Is the upper arm supposed to be pink? That's great. Okay, what else? Upper arm looks really funny right now. It's okay. What time is it?
Morphin' time! Dun, 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 dun,
We didn't bring our
dun,
belts.
dun,
They're
dun.
in the other room.
There's a morpher over there.
Oh yeah, there is the original Power Rangers morpher over there.
And a
And
bunch
my
of
Alola
rings.
bracelet and my wizard rings. And my wizard
Hey,
belt
we got a new feller.
My wizard belt is in the other room.
Yeah, I'm building that deep striker. I can't read your name. I'm too far away. I'm gonna get all up in there. I'm gonna get all up in here. Yeah, and shiny, sparkling. I'm still working on the back thrusters. But hello, good day, sir.
Good day. I said good day.
You lose. Good day, sir.
Okay, I did that.
That was a weird day.
I did that.
Yeah, it was you and I were here when that happened.
What?
We just happened to randomly be watching Young Frankenstein, and then we get the news that Gene Wilder passed away. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I had been watching Mel Brooks movies all day that day.
Yeah.
Working on costumes in the living room.
And it just so happened that, hey, this happened. We're like,
I was.
oh.
Did that. Now we can go to here. Yeah, and then my husband came home and we decided we would cosplay from Frankenstein for Halloween that year because Gene Wilder passed away. And we looked really cute. I Dr. Frankenstein and I was Inga. Go figure. I don't know. Last year's Halloween costumes were pretty awesome. I don't know how we're gonna top that.
By planning ahead several more months.
Yeah, we haven't even decided what we're gonna like theme yet. Like it always just comes. Usually I let Eric pick. You know, I get to pick my own costumes all the time because I cosplay, so I let him pick usually. Except for the year when we did Nicki Minaj, like where I was Nicki Minaj, I was like, no, I'm gonna be Nicki Minaj. You're just gonna deal with it. Well, I'm doing this.
I'm sure he just kind of shrugged and said, okay.
Yeah, that was the year we did. Our party theme was Hollywood Hell, and he was like Donald Trump. But this was before he was the president, so it was actually kind of funny. So he had like devil horns, and we used a piece of bad fur for his wig. Look, I'm not shading the man for wearing a hairpiece. I'm shading his dang stylist for not being able to keep that thing stuck in his head, and for whoever put double stick tape on the back of that man's tie. He is the president. Somebody get that man a tie tack. It's not his fault. That's his stylist's job. I'll shade the man for a lot of things, but no one deserves to be shamed for their hair. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
People can't help the way they're born. That's why I always feel like if somebody like cracks on your cosplay really hard, but they're only ragging on how you look as a person, you should just totally ignore it. Because like that's the one thing like you can't change. Like You can't. You can't. That's you. You're born with it. You live with it. So I'm like, well, if all you have to say is my face is ugly, then my cosplay must be perfect.
Yep. You don't even look like the character.
That's cool. I'm alright with that. I know.
That's fine. Does my costume look like the character? Oh, you're just gonna click your tongue at me? Must be on point.
Yeah, that's
Shit's on point, squad fam.
yeah. That's, I mean, not even just cosplay, but I mean, like, everything in life. I always feel like if somebody has to insult the way I look, then there must not be anything else to insult me about. Works for me. It's cool. I know I got a big nose and funny teeth, and
Hater's gonna hate.
yeah. Remember what you are, and it can never be used to hurt you. As said by the marvelous, what's his name?
What is his name?
Tyrion? Tyrion Lannister. There we go.
Oh, speaking of Tyrion, I'm gonna transition over to Tieria.
Tyria!
And I learned news.
Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you heard the news?
Yeah, about that Gundam 00 Season 3.
Season 3.
Or whatever it may be. It may not be a season. It may just be an OVA. Things are unclear. So I heard news because, you know, there was more talk than just what we looked at.
Oh, good.
Because, you know, I just like to let information come to me. I'll you know, learn it as I go. I didn't look into it. I found the video. Tyria's got a new body. Wait, no. Yeah, Tyria has a new body. But it's not Tyria anymore.
So it's the same
It is
body model, but it's not the same character.
Yes. That also shares a lot of the same experiences as Tyria because, you know, innovates.
Right, they're computers. He has his memories or whatever, but is not the same person.
It's something like Lucia or Lucina Aird. Basically, it's girl Tyria. Basically. Lock-On is still there. Lock-On's doing thing all
Yeah, but it's the bad Lock-On already. Like, because you know you have a cast of bad doubles.
all of the
Pires, Soma?
Soma. I was gonna go with the Mari Parfashi. And then Graham did not die at the end.
My baby Graham. Which, if y'all watched Colony Talks, the pilot episode, you'll know that Graham Anchor is one of my top 5 favorite robot pilots. Like,
Oh, he's not.
Grammy, Patrick Colasar, excuse me, thank you. No, thank you, no. No, thank you. I don't know why I said Grammy. No.
Because you have his bear guy.
Yeah, no. I wish there was a Patrick Bear guy.
That would have probably sold harder.
I swear to God, if we don't get, I just want one scene in this new series of Patrick at home, covered in children, trying to do the dishes, like he's got a kid on his head, like pulling his hair, and he's got 2 more running around, and then it just like cuts to his wife, like doing her thing, just like looking super awesome, telling people what to do. Just, yeah. Patrick's totally the house dad.
There's new robots, which means new model kits.
Sorry, got excited.
No, it's all fine. Graham did not die at the end of the movie. Some people are kind of like, what are they going to do? Because Setsun is not going to be in it at all. This is a time frame in which he is off, you know, playing with the elves.
He's not playing. He's doing very important
Negotiations.
stuff. Talks.
That's fine.
Alien things.
But
Getting superpowers.
Since you want to talk about Patrick being a family man, so as I said, I beat Robot Wars V recently, and in the final stage, the clincher to the final boss being not the omnipotent supercomputer fuck you beast that it is, it doesn't understand what love is.
What's love got to do?
It's like it assimilates your little robot, you know, buddy girlfriend, and it's like, oh, now I know all of the things about humans, and you filled in all the blank. What is this blank in this information? What is love? I don't understand what the love is. Look, I got determination from this guy. I got negotiation from this guy. I got all this from all your friends. I know all the things that they know, and what their mindset is. What is love? And, you know, everyone that has, you know, relationship or is at least a semi-main character gets to talk mad smack against the boss. Patrick talks mad trash on the boss. Like, oh, you want to know what love is? Look, if you want to stand down, we can go have a long 3, 4, 5 hour conversation about Patty Mannequin. I can tell you some stories.
Love is really hard. It's really, really painful. It is the most amazing thing ever.
It's like, it's part of my immortality. It's like, you're not immortal? You don't know that. Ah!
Okie dokie, hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta put this arm together.
Do it. I have to work with tiny pieces. I have to work with tiny silver pieces. It's time.
It's time. Ew.
Wait, hold on. No, it's not time. It's a different time.
Oh.
I was watching the clock. Because you have stuff to do.
Yes.
Unlike me.
I do have to nip off right at an hour. I have to get to work.
Yeah, but I think an hour is a better sit down and talk and stream kind of thing than 2 hours. But that was you know, the pilot.
I enjoyed it.
It was good.
I can't get very far in these things in an hour when we're chatty, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like we can get a lot farther when we do 2 hours. Not that I would expect anyone to sit here for 2 hours and like watch it, but
Hey, I've seen a guy paint, you know, minifigs and planes, and people watch him stream for 5 hours.
yeah, but those people are entertaining. We're not entertaining.
He is super entertaining.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That one guy is really. His execution of commentary is like super unique, and I love it, and it's great and glorious, and it's awesome.
It's wonderful.
Wunderbar.
C213, C214.
C215.
Oh, I should have planned ahead and like popped out my C2 wig.
That
I've got one in the closet because once upon a time I was going to cosplay as her, and then I never did.
show's not out yet.
I still haven't finished season 2. That's a series I need to finish. Who wants to come to my house and hold me while I cry all the way through season 2 of Code Geass? I literally like get to the point, no spoilers, where they make that person the viceroy, and I just can't handle it anymore. I'm just like, I can't. The phone call, and he's just lying through his teeth, and I just can't do it.
You can't deal.
I can't do it. I start crying.
But
I
you
get
know
the
what I
feel.
tell you. You know what I tell you.
I gotta get through it.
But thou must.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched all the way up to that point 3 or 4 times now at this point. Because on YouTube, someone's put
Cut
up.
out the wrong part.
Somebody's put up a video of the entirety of the series with the openings and closings cut out, and it's like sped up like almost double speed.
Hey, you block copyrights that way. Because it can't catch.
Like we own it, so I don't feel bad about it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
We own the DVDs. But I was rewatching, trying to speed rewatch, and so it was perfect.
Speedrun.
Yeah, because so much of Code Geass is like long pauses. It's just like people staring at each other.
Staring contest. Leaning over tables.
So you can like digest the whole series in like I was listening to it while I was sewing at work, you know, so I was able to go through the whole series in like 2 work days.
No.
Because I'd already seen it so many times at that point. So. I always support the official release, but if you own it, then I don't see a problem with watching it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Or doing other things with it. Like, look, I own this physical copy. I will put it 17 times on my flash card.
Yeah, it's yours. You paid for it.
It's just like, I want to do this other thing with it that I want to stream it, but I can't stream it from the console.
Oh, Super Robot Wars.
Not even that. Just streaming retro games in general. Like, it's super hard to hook up like a regular ass Nintendo to a capture card. But if you already have a physical copy of the game, you could get an emulator, you can get a flash card, and hook that up to something like a.
Oh!
What did you do?
I put the arm on upside down. I was like, why won't this fit? It totally fit. Like, it went on there, but I had it on there upside down. Beep. I fixed it. It's okay.
Beep.
She's got arms now!
She can put her hand in front of her face.
No, she doesn't have a hand yet. She doesn't have no hands yet. I just built her arms.
Bitch ain't got no hands. Bitch ain't got no hands. I don't know. I'm just making shit up. XK and XB, but not XD.
Don't say that. Disney will come and sue us. They'll be like, that's our channel.
Prove it.
They've got like 100,000 hours of TV broadcasts.
But it's not on here now.
No, but okay. 38, 37. God, these hands are huge.
They could be small. You have options.
Oh, Grandma, your hands are so big.
Oh, you better to grab your throat with, bitch. Now get over here and do the dishes. I suppose grabbing your throat wouldn't be appropriate. Swatting your ass would be more appropriate.
I was thinking like great big hands to hold her baby Char, but you know.
Oh, you said grandma though.
It wasn't the big grandma. Baby, she was pretending to be grandma
Ain't no grandma.
to lure him in with a false sense of security.
Come on, ain't no grandma.
No, she's
you
not.
know it.
No, I know. She's only like 20. I think she's 23 when she dies. So, you know.
Oh, so
That's not a spoiler. This is Gundam. Everyone dies.
yeah.
Don't start with me.
I will start with you because coworker and I got into a dialogue about how Tomino took it upon himself to write, you know, a new translation and have a new ending. And then I've said, no, this is what I wanted to write, but this isn't the canon ending because then it conflicts with everything. Well, you know what you have to do now? Now you need Double Zeta, a new translation. You need Char's Counterattack, a new translation. You need Unicorn, a new translation, because you have to account for the people that don't die when Camille doesn't become vegetable. That means Judo doesn't get the robot. Because that doesn't happen.
And then Hamon doesn't die.
Correct.
So, if you don't... that's
Unless...
the only good thing about a translation.
Yeah. Is it writes a timeline in which Hamon doesn't die.
But we never find out what happens to her, so it's pretty much useless.
Right.
So...
It's like Super Robot Wars. She just didn't die. She got shot down. That's it. But, what was I trying to say about it? Words are hard.
Because I'm pretty sure that if Hamon was around during Counterattack, she'd have had something to say about that.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause, no, it's...
That's my house!
Well, unless it's one of those cases where it's like, no, the cosmos has willed this thing is going to happen. They will find a way to make the events occur, even if, you know, it's like, oh, somebody stole the Zeta as opposed to Camille couldn't pilot it, and now Rue is in it. You know, Camille gets shot down and has to let Judo pilot because he breaks his leg or something when he crash
Maybe he
lands.
just, like, decides to retire because, you know, war is hell.
Yep. At the end of Robot Wars V, he and Fa decided, yeah, we're not going to do robots right now. Thanks for not being a douchebag, Jared, but we're going to go to college and study medicine and be doctors.
They took the sail away out. We're going to go on safari. We're done here.
Yeah. Like,
I don't think I want to play with you guys anymore.
Everyone's kind of friends at the end. Even Jared gets over his, you know, inconceivable hatred for Camille.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
Keep using that word. I don't think that word means what you think it means.
I'm Andre the Giant. I'll say whatever I want and slap you if you don't like it.
That's also true.
I've learned many things about that movie through Andre the Giant. He was in severe pain during the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
They had to put what's-her-name on wires as not to put any pressure on him at all.
Yeah, he was really delicate.
There's a whole great documentary that's on HBO, but now it's on the WWE Network.
Look
so
at
you can
these
watch
hands. Look at the hand difference.
Good grief. Yeah, that's dramatic.
I don't know if you guys can see that. That's the difference between the hand sizes.
That is a dramatic difference.
There, now she's got hands. Now she can feel herself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling my. Where's Beyonce? Beyonce, where you at? If Beyonce was a mech, what mech would she be? I don't even want to, like, pretend like I could come up with the answer to this. So, Query internet, if Beyonce was a robot, what robot would she be? Oh man, yeah, check it out. Check out how these hands move.
Nice.
How the thumb moves and the hand. All the fingers move together, but they actually move back and forth. It's very important when you pose these hands a lot.
Where is the other matching piece? Over here.
Oh, it's almost that time for me, so
yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead
it's
and
just about that time.
start packing my tools up because I gotta go change my clothes soon. But I promise we will continue, or I will continue again with you guys soon. I don't know. Are you gonna keep building for a bit?
A few more minutes. I'll finish this that way. It's
Is this yours? Is this mine?
That's yours. I don't have blue runners.
Get in the box, Quebs.
I'll go from here, and then I'll be recording some more Robot Wars later today for next week. Maybe 2 weeks in advance, so I can have more free time with Robot Wars X. Joe will be over later. We'll record a couple of videos.
And if you're working on any Gunpla and you want to send us pictures, we'd love to put them into our Pleepla videos in the future. So if you're a member of our Pleepla group on Facebook, you can DM either one of us directly. We're the admins. I'm Lorelei. He's Zappa. Or you can hit us up on YouTube or on Twitch, or you can email me directly at colonydropcosplay@gmail.com with pictures of your robots, and we'll totally put them on our videos. We're super all about all levels of Gunpla building and putting them out there so we can all share in fun. Gunpla is freedom, and I totally believe that we need to have more fun together with our robots. It doesn't all have to be serious business. It can be serious business sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes it can be fun.
One of these days we'll sit back down again and work on that tabletop game.
Yeah, we have been working on a tabletop game which its base was kind of abducted from somebody else, but now we're working forward with permission from this guy.
He's like, hey, do your own thing. We support you doing your own thing. Just don't use this system because they're putting their life monies into that.
So we've developed a different system so that we're not taking theirs, because I totally respect the hard work that they put into what they were doing, but as it turns out what their final product was and what our final product is trying to be is utterly different, even though we were inspired by them and started in the same place. So we're having to rework the mathematical mechanics of the games ourselves, but we're almost there.
Oh, yeah.
And so it will be essentially like Build Fighters, but a tabletop game that you could play with any of your robots. And we're hoping to be able to share that with you guys real soon. Hopefully we can debut that by the time I get back from SIEG.
Yeah.
And if any of you guys are in Manila, Joe and I will be at the Pinoy Otaku Festival at the Fairview Terraces in Quezon City the first weekend in June. We're super excited to be there. We will be bringing Masha Meyer and Hamon cosplays along. So yeah, it'll be my return and Joe's first time going to the Philippines. And last time I made so many great friends. The passion for Gundam in Southeast Asia is great. It makes me super happy. I'm sad I won't be able to go to any cosplay events in Malaysia, but we will be taking pictures there, hopefully at Cameron Highlands. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us for this week's Pleepla official admin building stream, whatever this is.
This thing.
Remember, Gunpla is freedom, and so always have fun. Don't let anybody on the internet tell you can't build the way you want to build. We're always here for you. And as always, I'm the Queen of Space.
I'm Zappa!
And thanks so much for joining us. SIEG ZEON!
ZEON! That means I have to reach all the way over here. All the way over here. I have to make it stop. Which buttons is it? It's that one. And